are you today? Thank you so much to all the people that has come again to look at my channel. Ooh. So I'm coming with a second video and continuing on a continuation with the topic from the first one. How to love yourself, let's say. I was mentioning two authors, right? One of them, Louise Hay, and I wrote a little link down there on one of her talks. And it was a very nice one, a very good and powerful one, and I thought it was a good idea to come and make a little summary. If you're not gonna watch that, I will bring you a little bit of her message. So in this talk, she tells how we are all magnificent and divine expressions of life, and we have to know and respect this. And for this, we have to learn to love ourselves, because when we really start loving ourselves, we're gonna see how our life really changes for the better. And loving ourselves is not arrogance or is not vanity, because these two only come from fear. And it's important not only to love others, right, but to love ourselves. And it's very interesting how we really resist this. So this is why she gives 10 guidelines, but if you can just take one and use it to improve your life, this is already amazing, right? So let's begin. The first one says, stop all criticizes. And stop criticizing yourself right here and forevermore. Okay? Said, you have been criticizing yourself all your life and that didn't work. So why don't you try to do something else, right? So criticism has never changed anything. So stop criticizing yourself and start accepting yourself exactly how you are. When you accept yourself, then you start changing in a positive way, right? Our ability to change and to adapt and to flow with the process of life, this is our healing power. And we are very powerful beings, and our power lies on the choice that we have on the thoughts that we think and the words that we speak, right? Because our thoughts are created. We create our experiences, and it contributes to everything that we're living. And so we have to be mindful that we can change these thoughts, right? We can choose the thoughts that we think, and how are we going to create our lives. So for this, choose thoughts that are not nurturing, that are life-giving, right? That are uplifting and that are supporting of you. So stop criticizing yourself. Number 2, stop scaring yourself. Okay? So stop scaring yourself with frightful thoughts about any situation, because this only makes it worse. Don't make small situations big, right? And then don't make a scary situation already worse than already is, right? Don't make it worse. So this is not helping anything, right? So stop creating the worst case scenarios in your mind. So if something happened, don't assume immediately the worst thing, right? You're not helping yourself and you're not helping the situation. So just be there for yourself. How many times have you stood up late, at night in bed, trying to go to sleep, but you cannot because you're thinking of all this stuff? So when you see yourself or catch yourself thinking on the worst case scenario or just scaring yourself with your thoughts, stop there and switch your thought. Switch it for something that you love. Think of puppies or kittens or sunsets, the beach, or anything you like. And this also is going to be a nice way of loving yourself and treating yourself in a better way. And the third one says, be kind, gentle, and patient with yourself. So if you're learning new ideas, right, new ways of thinking, it's normal that resistance is going to come. Resistance is part of the learning process. So there's gonna be some resistance there, but then you have to keep going and go through it. So for any new thing you start doing, right, at first it's not gonna feel so natural, right? So for example, if you try to clasp your hands, right, and now you do it on the other way, it feels weird, right? Maybe even wrong. But now if you do it again, and you do it again, and you try it and continue, so now it doesn't feel so bad anymore, right? It even feels almost natural, and maybe if you continue, it's gonna feel like you can do it both ways. So this is a good example to see that the first time you start doing something, you're gonna kind of reject it, right? It's not gonna feel natural to you, but the more you do it, it's gonna be part of you. So this is where these new ideas, right? And also you can see your mind as a garden, right? So as you start planting these new positive seeds, right? Don't expect that tomorrow you're gonna be loving yourself fully, because it's like planting a seed of a tree. You don't have the full tree tomorrow, right? So that's why you have to be patient with yourself, because also we're removing the negative stuff, right? You're gonna start removing the negative stuff, and you're gonna start planting new seeds of love, and it's gonna take time. But what you can do is you can tell yourself that you're gonna love yourself a little bit more than you did yesterday. And you can try doing this every day. And you tell yourself, today I want to love you a little bit more than I did yesterday. And if you continue doing like this, day after day after day, then after a couple months, you're gonna love you this much, right? You cannot see all my hands, but this much. So yes, well, these are the first 3 guidelines. I'm letting you there so that they can sink in. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you think they're helpful. I think they're very powerful, especially the first one. And well, thank you very much for watching. And please like, and any comments, they're very welcome. Thank you.